Alright, I am trying to fix this. I can do this. Okay, that didn't get rid of the board. Why did that not get it rid of the board? Okay. Ah, there it is. There we go, full screen. Thank you. There we go. Now, I am about to do This is Sky, Children of the Light. About to pick up my dailies and do my candle run. The Red Shard event isn't for 2 hours, so I won't be doing it right now. I'll have to come on later and do that. The Red Shard event, you get Eden candles, which will help you get wing lights. And there are my dailies. Let's see. The dailies today are going to be in the Hidden Forest. And then the candle run will be over there. Let's see. Today, admire the sapling in the Hidden Forest, wave to a player, melt 10 darkness, and tidy up the ancestors' table. Oh, so that's pretty easy ones today. Yep, there's some darkness right there. And you get the event calendars, event candles right now, and it's double candles. So right now you get 8 instead of 4, and that's 2 of them. Same thing goes with the daily regular candle cakes. You'll get 8 instead of 4 today. I love flying in this game. It is so much fun. And the sapling is over here to the left, where you see the spirit there. There's some more players. Yep, get that wax. Okay, we got a wave to a player. There we go. That quest is done. And with this quest, you just have to timer on it. You just have to wait until the timer is up. Then you can leave the sapling. There we go. That quest is complete. So we've got 2 quests down. A portion of a 3rd quest. And there's another candle. Oh, I did not look down here to see. Yeah, there's number 4 right there. Make sure there's not one down here. Okay, so there's 4 of those. We need 4 more. There's number 5. There's number 6. Let's see if there's any darkness down here I can use. No. We gotta find some more darkness. And this area should have the last 2 candles in here. Yep, there's one. So there's the 7th candle. And the Hidden Forest has rain, which will take your wing light, which is your life. These candle wax that I'm picking up, that will give you life back. Plus, wax is basically your currency in game. There's number 8, so that is the daily event candles collected. Come on. Sometimes that gate is kind of tricky and doesn't want to open. There we go. Let's see. We still got to do some darkness, and there's some darkness right there for the daily quest. And then and there we go. That's the last of the darkness I needed to pick up for the daily quest. I still gather what I can in here because this is your currency, and I don't have that many candles. I need more candles. So before I go through that gate there to go to do the last quest at Grandma's table, I'm going to go ahead and collect the wax that's over here. That other player was going the opposite direction I am. The colored candles that you get from picking up darkness, and it looks like that mushroom there, that actually gives you colored candles, which you can use to dye your outfits, your hair, all the stuff that you get in game. Alright, let's go do this last quest. And then I can go back to the Avery. The butterflies will help heal you too. Come on, burn. Sometimes if it doesn't want to do it, you just back up and try it again. Oh, there's white. White and black are the ones that are hardest to find in game. There's only certain places that have it. So you don't get it very often for dyeing stuff. You get a lot of green, red, yellows, even purple. All right, let's go in here to Grandma's table. She's inside this tree over here. And this will be the last quest. And there's going to be garbage like that to pick up. There's 2 pieces in here. If you notice, it looks like that right there. All right. And as you see, that is all 4 of the daily tasks done. So I will head back to Avery. And go hand these quests in. And you can hand them in individually just by doing the square on each one, as you see with the symbol above their head. But if you're like in between all of them, you can just bow and that hands them in also. You get candles from them. And after you hand in your daily quests, you can get your daily cinnamon roll here at this table. You can also talk to other players here, which is why it has the bubble above my head, is so that you can talk. All right, now that the daily tasks are done, we're going to go into this gate, which it has the candles right there. That's the daily candles. And we'll go get our candles for the daily run. And it's these big pile of candles, like right here. And that gives you a lot of wax. Oh, I have an outfit here, a face. No, I don't want no beard. Okay. Okay. There's the second candle there. Normally there's only 1 candle in this area, but when double events going on, there will be 2. I guess he missed those candles back there. He's trying to go back. It's not easy to go backwards. All right. I'll pick up these normal candles first. And then we will get the candle cakes that are in here. There's the 3rd candle cake. And there's always regular candles under here. You just stand on it and it breaks. There's also a wing light that would be down here to collect, but right here. When they are active, they are like really bright white and it will shine at you. And underwater, you will eventually lose your breath, so you don't want to stay under too long. Those jellyfish will help heal you, though. There's number 4. There should be 2 over here in this area. And then 2 in the end of the area at the temple. And after I collect these two, I normally go back to Avery and come back in and go through the other way, because there's a couple of candle cakes I like to collect that way. If I wanted to, I could just go straight through and go to the temple through the flying race, but I like to collect the candle cakes doing it, so I go that way, and a lot of players do. It's all up to your, however you want to do it. There's number 5. And the last one should be over here. Normally, it's in these 2 spots. It may change which spot, but these candle cakes are in these 2 spots. Okay, there's number 6. We'll go back to Avery, and we'll go the other way. All right, when I came this way last time, I went straight ahead. This time, we're going to go over here to the other area. And to be able to do these areas like this, if you notice it has 1 of 1, those are spirits that you have to collect. And after you collect 1 spirit in this area, you would be able to come through here. Some require 8 spirits. It's all different, so it depends on which area you're trying to go into. You'll have to collect that many spirits to be able to get in that area. And on some places like the prairie, you'll have to collect spirits in more than 1 area, 1 map, to be able to go into those areas. The symbol it showed tells you what area you have to have that spirit in. I have all the spirits except for any visiting spirits that have not come yet. All right, that is not 1 of the 8. That is 2 that are always in this area to collect. And as I said, wax is your currency in this game to be able to purchase things that you want, like your outfits, your hair, all that kind of stuff. So this is a good place to get a couple of cakes with a lot of wax. Oh, the boats are already running. That other boat's too far, so I'm going to get on this one to go to the temple. If it wasn't running, you would click that gold thing right there. It would not be gold. It would be, I think, silver. You would click on it, and it would start the boats moving. It's like gondolas. And this will take you to the temple. There are 3 ways, actually, to get to the temple. If I show you. Right. This is the flying race that we were at a second ago, where we collected the other 2 candles. And this is the sliding race. Both of those will also take you to the temple. Right now, I was here, and I'm going up the gondola to the temple as well. And here we are at the temple. And we will collect the last 2 daily candle cakes in here. There's 1 of them, and the other one should be on the other side over there. When you collect them in here, normally you only collect 4, so 1 would be on one side or the other. But when you have double candles like today, they'll be on both sides. All right, and now we will go inside the temple and collect all the candles that are in there. And once you collect spirits, if you're new to the game, you will bring those spirits in this area into this temple, and you will light the candles, and the spirits will then be activated for you, and you'll be able to get the wing light and stuff like that from them at that point. And to be able to hand those spirits in, you would light these candles here and then kneel there, and it would bring up the spirits. And if I had spirits right now, they would be laying right there next to me, and these are the spirits that are in this area. And they all have trees that you can purchase. And like if I was able to purchase that, there would be another wing light right there for me to get. Those wing lights that you can get will give you extra things on your back, which will let you fly further and give you longer life. And if you were collecting those and did not have all the gates open, you would fly through there after handing in your spirits, and that would take you to the next gate, which from here, the next gate is not the fun area. Because the next area actually has what people in game call a krill. The game itself calls it a dark dragon. All right, and that is, since there are no red shards or black shards for another 2 hours, that will do it for today because I can't do the shards yet. Normally I would do my dailies, I would collect the candles, and then I would go do the shard event. Some days don't have a shard event, some do. But today it does have a red shard, and there is a website that you can actually check those every day to see whether or not there is a shard event and what times they start, and it will do your local time. But today it's 2 more hours before the red shard event happens. Sometimes they're black shards. The black shards actually only give you wax, and the red shards will give you Eden candles. And once you enter in from the Eden, after you collect the Eden candle, a little crystal will show up. You can click on it and it will take you inside a memory, and that memory, there's always a wing light in there to collect. The black shard do not have any memories or wing lights that you can collect, only the red shards. Some days don't have any shards, which was yesterday. There were no shards yesterday, but today is a red shard event. And if there is a red or black shard, there would be crystals on top of the gates here. It would be up at the very top, and it would have little red crystals on it. I already have all my gates open. That's why I didn't show you where to go. If I had gone through that gate, it would have taken me in here. And then that's the last gate. And I do need to do an Eden run. I forgot to collect my candles in here. I do need to do an Eden run, which resets everything for you. It will take all your wing lights because you end up unaliving at the end. So you'll have no wing lights after you save the statues. The more statues that you save, the more Eden candles that you get, that you can purchase more wing light with to try to open them up. And I'll show you, I still have a few spirits I need to open up and get their wing lights for. I'm trying to find the rock. There's a boy rock that you collect once a day. It's usually in that spot I just went to, but it's not there, so I'm looking for it. They just made a lot of changes to the game. They moved everything. They moved the gates. They moved a lot of stuff. Well, the rock is hiding today. Those gates were not there. Let's see if it's over here. Used to be down here through this. This is where you used to have the bar to hand in your quest, and you would go inside there to get your daily stuff, but they moved it up front. The only thing they kept here was Eden, and that is the Eden entrance, but now you have to fly across it. All of the gates used to be lined up right here, but they've moved all the gates and they've shortened this area. And this is a new area that they just put in also, and that goes to the carnival. And they moved the entrance to the Wind Pass. They used to be like right there where that black is, but they moved them. If you're trying to find those, they moved them over here to get to the Wind Pass. That entrance is now, whoops, over here. This is now the entrance to the Wind Pass. So that's been moved. All right, let's see if the rock's up here. If not, I give up on finding it for the day. Or did I collect it? I don't know. I'm out of wing. The clouds will give you wing light. Okay, I don't know where the rock went to. Oh, is that it? There it is. Okay. All right, now that's collected. That's once a day you'll get one rock. And if you see here, these would be your friends, and these would also be your friends. And there are no gifts. Sometimes there's gifts that will light up a friend. And if you go down, you'll see all the different gate areas with each spirit that you have for that gate area, and you can see what you have and have not collected. I've already collected this one at 100%, so I don't need anything in this gate. Let's see, I'm trying to find one that I still need a wing light to show you. And you would do those once you go to Eden. You would give them the candles before you left heaven. Because after you lose all your wing lights and unalive in Eden, you will then go to heaven, fly to heaven. And once you fly to heaven, you will then be able to hand in everything. Oh, this is a visiting spirit area for the carnival. This event will be leaving soon. That's why I'm trying to use my event candles to pay for what I need ahead of time. Let's go ahead and pay for that. And I didn't purchase the pack, so I can't collect the hearts there. You notice it will want me to purchase, so can't get it. Sometimes I do it if there's things that I really want, but I did not purchase it this time. Now for the free parts, I've basically done everything I can and opened that up at 100%. Now, if I did get the pack, all of these things to the right that have the yellow symbol, I would be able to get all of them from all 4 spirits. And if there's something I really like, an outfit, hair, whatever, I would purchase the pack to be able to do it. And that goes along with this spirit that's in front of the main gate. I already have him unlocked all the way. And there's also things that you could purchase from him with the hearts that you would get from those 4 spirits. And if I wanted that hair or wanted the other item, I would then get the ticket to be able to get those items. But these 3 items I did not want. Not even sure what the bottom one is. Not sure what the bottom item is. There is hair. I'm not sure what the other 2 are. It doesn't tell you what they are. You would have to look it up for the visiting spirits and see. And this is just a brand new area that they added to the game with 2 new wing lights to be able to collect. So that is it for the day. And I'll bow at these players. And thank you for coming. Subscribe, share, like, and I'll see you tomorrow.